بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Our next hadith is from Abu Hurairah رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم غزا نبي من الأنبياء صلوات الله وسلامه عليهم فقال لقومه لا يتبعني رجل ملك بضع امرأة وهو يريد أن يبني بها ولما يبني بها ولا أحد بنى بيوتا ولم يرفع سقوفها ولا أحد اشترى غنما أو خليفات وهو ينتظر أولادها. The hadith says that the Prophet ﷺ mentions that there was a prophet from the previous prophets. So he's telling us a story of the previous prophets that he went out in jihad, Ghaza, he went out in a battle. And he said to his people that none from amongst you will follow me, meaning none of you will come and fight with me if he's a man who is married and he intends to consummate the marriage with his wife, but he has not yet consummated the marriage, meaning a newly married person. The person has just gotten married. The Prophet ﷺ says, if you have not yet consummated this marriage, you will not come with me on this battle. Nor a man who is building his house, but was not yet able to complete the roof. He's building a home for himself and his family, but yet the house is incomplete. This person will not come with me. Nor a person who has purchased some ghanam, some livestock, or khalifat, which refers to camels. وَهُوَ يَنْتَظِرُ أَوْلَادَهَا, and he is waiting for their children, meaning their offspring. He's waiting for these camels and his flock and so forth that he has purchased. They are about to give birth. He's waiting for these animals of his to give birth. These types of people, this prophet, he said to them, you will not be joining me on the battle. Why is this the case? This is the case because jihad is an act of worship, and this prophet, he understands that he needs the people to be fully focused. So I cannot have a man who's just gotten married, he hasn't yet consummated, his mind is on his wife. I cannot have this man on the battlefield with me. This second man, his mind is on his home, it's incomplete. He cannot be on the battle with us. The third man is waiting for the offspring of his flock and his camels. He shouldn't be on the battlefield with us. We want those who are fully dedicated, fully focused. Those who are seeking Allah Azza wa Jal's pleasure. These are the people that should be with us. So for example, similar to this, Allah Azza wa Jal, He said, فَإِذَا فَرَغْتَ فَانْصَبْ, that when you are faragta, meaning once you've completed all of your affairs of this world, fansab, now you're going to dedicate yourself to the worship of Allah. Likewise, we learn from the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ where he said, لا صلاة بحضرة الطعام ولا هو يدافعه الأخبثان. Nobody should make salah while the food is present. If the food has been made, don't come and make salah. Go eat and then come and make salah. Why? Because if you are going to pray, your mind will be on the food. I need to get done, the food's warm. I need to, there will be no khushu', no focus. Eat and then you pray. Nor the person who is yudafi'ul akhbathan means the person who needs to relieve himself. Somebody needs to relieve himself, he shouldn't be praying salah. Go and relieve yourself and then you pray salah. This is a similar sort of teaching that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is giving us as to what he is mentioning of this previous prophet. That a person should avail himself for worship in the best possible manner. With sincerity, with focus, with humility, seeking Allah's pleasure. And this is the point of this hadith. This is the point that the reason the author has brought this hadith into the chapter of what? Of truthfulness, of sidq, of sincerity. Because how will a person worship Allah if his mind is focused on everything else? There will be no sincerity, there will be no truthfulness. Rather, his mind will be focused on the world. The rest of the hadith goes on, it's a lengthy hadith, it goes on to mention that this prophet, he entered upon the people at the time of Asr. And he was fighting, and he realized that the sun would set and they would not yet have achieved victory. So he said to the sun, he spoke to the sun, he said to the sun, you are ma'mura, meaning you are being commanded by Allah, and I am ma'mur, I am being commanded by Allah. So, oh Allah, withhold the sun for us. So the sun did not move. The sun did not set. حَتَّى فَتَحَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ. The Prophet says, until Allah Azza wa Jal granted them victory. So this Prophet made a dua that, oh Allah, keep the sun back. And the sun said did not happen until they were given victory. After this, the hadith mentions, they gathered all of the spoils of war, the ghanimah. And they gathered the fire to burn it. Why did they do this? Because the previous nations were not allowed to take from the spoils of war. This was something given to this ummah only. So when they would had the spoils of war, whatever they gathered, it had to be destroyed. So they gathered the fire to burn it, but the fire came and it did not burn. The spoils of war did not burn. So the Prophet, he said to the people, somebody has stolen. Somebody's taken from the spoils of war. Allah is not allowing it to burn because someone has taken from it. And he called a person, he said, one person from every tribe must come and give me bay'ah. So they came. And one man came, he gave the bay'ah, the pledge of allegiance. And what happened? His hand shook. His hand shook. And this Prophet said, it's your tribe. Someone in your tribe has stolen. So your entire tribe must come and give me bay'ah. So the entire tribe had to come and take pledge of allegiance to this Prophet. And as they did this, 2 or 3 of the others, their hands shook. So he said, Fikumul ghulul. It's one of you that stole. Or it's from amongst the 3 of you that